Yu Yu Hakusho is an anime that came out in the 1990s, I believe, and in my opinion, it's one of the best animes of all time. It really has it all. It has great characters. You can learn great lessons from its characters. You can learn great lessons from the show in general. It has a great storyline. Some are better than others, but overall, it's a very solid anime, and you can take away a lot from it. So, if you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. This video is going to contain a little bit of spoilers pertaining to one of the characters in the show, Kuwabara. So, if you haven't watched the show, go watch the show and get back to the video. So, I'm just gonna be going over some points that I think highlight Kuwabara and some of the lessons that we can take from his character and that we can apply in our own lives, right? So the first thing that I feel we can take away from Kuwabara's character is that he's a very loyal guy, right? He's not two-faced. He's a direct guy, and he's not afraid to speak his mind. And that's something that I really, really admire about his character, and something that I feel we can take away from it, right? How many people are afraid to actually express themselves for whatever reason, right? For the fear of offending other people, for the fear of showing people who they actually are, right? For whatever reason. Kuwabara is not afraid to show who he really is, and he's not afraid to express his thoughts, right? No matter what detriment may come because of that. So that's something that I really liked about his character, right? He's loyal to himself and to his ideals, and he's loyal to his friends, and he's not afraid to stand up for himself or for his friends. So that's point number one. Another thing that I really like about his character is that on the surface, he is a goofy guy, right? He has this childlike essence to him, and you know, that may be some of the first things that you notice about him, but deep down he's a caring guy with a heart of gold who, you know, cares about his friends, right? And that goofy childlike essence is something that so many people lose as they get older, right? For whatever reason, right? From the hardships of the world, for, you know, just extreme pain, for whatever the reason might be, so many people lose that childlike essence that they carried with themselves, right, in their younger days. That ability to laugh at life and to, you know, just not take themselves so seriously and to goof around, right? So many people can't even joke around these days, right? People get triggered for whatever reason, and I think that's a very important quality that Kuwabara has, right? He doesn't take himself so seriously. He's a goofy guy. He jokes around. He likes to have a good time. And that's something that I feel we can, again, take away from his character and try to apply it in our own lives, right? Not to take ourselves so seriously, to laugh at life, to laugh at hardships, and to never really lose that childlike essence. And the most important thing that I feel we can take away from his character is that the guy never gives up. He's not the most talented guy in the world. If you're familiar with the show, you know that a lot of the time he's a punching bag, right? A lot of the time he's severely overpowered. His opponents are, again, on another level than he is, and he struggles with most of the fights that he's in, but this doesn't deter him from giving it his best and to, you know, not give up. This doesn't stop him from trying to achieve the things that he wants to achieve. And this iron will, this ability to never give up no matter what's in front of him, his willingness to die for what he believes in, and to go that far, to take that extra step that other people don't want to take. This, in the end, is his ace in the hole, and is what allows him to come out on top on most occasions. He doesn't always win, but most of the time, because of this ability, because of this mindset to just refuse to give up and to, again, go as far as to die for what he believes in, this is what sets him apart from a lot of the characters in the show, right? So that's something that I found really admirable and really beautiful about his character. The guy is just a warrior, and he never gives up no matter what's in front of him. And that's one of the most important lessons that I feel we can take away from his character, right? Again, he's not the most talented guy in the world. He's not the most naturally gifted, but he works super hard and he's a dedicated guy. And because of that, again, combined with his iron will to never give up, this allows him to soar to heights that, you know, improve him so much and that allow him to get the job done, right? So if you made it this far, thank you so much for listening. These are just some of the things that I feel we can take away from Kuwabara's character, from this character in Yu Yu Hakusho. And some of the lessons that we can take away from him, right, that we should strive to apply in our own lives, right? So thank you so much for listening. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I make videos on self-improvement. I talk about topics that are not very mainstream, that might get people triggered, but if you consider yourself an open-minded person and can handle information that, again, is not very mainstream, welcome to the channel. I just make videos that pique my interest, that I find interesting in general. So if you liked the video, if you liked what you heard, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for listening. I'll see you in the next one.